I've been getting this question a lot lately, and I'm not sure if people have forgotten or they just didn't comprehend it in the first place. They're asking, whatever happened to that Letitia James lawsuit and Donald Trump's phony bond? Well, just to remind you, Letitia James sued Donald Trump to the tune of $450 million. Donald Trump lost. He was going to have to put up the full amount as a bond in order to appeal it. But a court said, no, you know what? You only have to put up $175 million. So he went and got a bond from some sketchy fuck who didn't have a bond at all. They presented it, and the court said, yeah, this isn't good enough. This isn't really a bond. There's no money behind it. So at that point, the time had expired when he had the chance to come up with the bond. So Letitia James was rubbing her hands together, getting ready to take Donald Trump's shit. And then at the last moment, Donald Trump was able to come up with legitimate backing for this bond, actual money for this bond, and put it up with the bond so he could keep the wolves off the door. Wolves meaning Letitia James. So that real money was put behind the bond, and that's where it stands right now. Now, a lot of people are saying, he's got this lawsuit, the lawsuit with E. Jean Carroll, he still hasn't been punished. But wait a minute, you have to understand how this works. He put up a $90 million bond for the E. Jean Carroll case. That is real money. That is real property or whatever he put up. This is money that's locked down that he cannot touch. While it hasn't gone to E. Jean Carroll as yet, he doesn't have it either. He had to go in his pocket and post money for that $90 million bond. And then the $175 million bond, same situation. He tried to slip by, he tried to weasel out, but he didn't. He had to put something up of real value. And when you put that up, you can't touch it. You can't touch it. And since he's never going to win the appeal, he's never going to get it back. Now, New York hasn't got that money yet, but it's still out of Donald Trump's pocket and away from his purview. Now, when the appeal doesn't win for Donald Trump, of course, he'll have to come up with the remainder to fill out the $454 million. So that's what's going on with the lawsuit. If you're worried about Donald Trump not being punished, just know this. Donald Trump has about $270 million of his money locked up, and he can't touch it and isn't likely to ever get it back.